Been fighting longer than I can remember. I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. That trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me. Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
So the new Wolverine trailer just came out, and I want to talk about it because it looks pretty freaking cool. In the past few years, Marvel has really been cooking with video games lately, like the Guardians of the Galaxy game, Insomniac Spider-Man games, and Marvel Rivals. The only bad one to come out has been that awful Avengers game from 2020, but besides that, they all have been great. So this is the first time we get to see gameplay for this game since the massive Insomniac hack from a couple of years ago, and a lot of people were complaining about the gameplay in the leaks, but it's not really fair to judge a game that early into development. So the Wolverine trailer looks absolutely brutal. We see lots of blood, limbs getting cut off, and Wolverine tearing people to shreds, and that's just how Wolverine games should look. When you play a character like Wolverine, it should feel like you're playing an unstoppable animal. We also see a bunch of other X-Men characters in this trailer, like Mystique, Omega Red, Sentinels, and Bastion. Now I'm not sure if that's all the villains that are going to be in the game, but I do hope we see more, especially Sabretooth. I feel like you can't even have a Wolverine game without him. I also don't know if Mystique will be playable, but I have heard rumors we will be getting stealth missions with her, and that would make sense since we've gotten a bunch of stealth missions with Mary Jane in the Spider-Man games. So I can imagine Insomniac will want to do the same, but this time with a character that can actually fight and have superpowers. And it will actually make sense this time because it didn't really make any sense that Mary Jane could take out a room full of guards better than Spider-Man even could. So, speaking of Mystique, there is some controversy on Twitter about how she looks, and apparently she just isn't as hot as some people want her to be, but I'm starting to get tired of people complaining about that every time a new game comes out. Now, as excited as I am about this game, I am still worried about a couple of things. I don't know how the story will work. Will it be an open-world game and you get to play at your own pace, or will it be more of a straightforward story with some open-world elements? I hope it's the latter because I'm starting to get tired of open-world games. I'd much rather have a story mode that focuses on one story instead of multiple. I feel like every single-player game these days is open-world with a bunch of boring side quests that only 10% of people are actually going to complete, and a long, drawn-out story that is all over the place. But from the rumors that I'm hearing, it does seem that it won't be completely open world, which is great, but we will see. Another thing I'm worried about is how the gameplay is going to work. Is it going to be free-flow combat like the Arkham series, or will it be a little more like the combat system in the Spider-Man games, or will it be just regular straightforward combat with some combos and animations and cooldown abilities? Now, I do hope that it's going to be more like the Arkham games and how they did combat because I want Wolverine to have fast-paced, non-stop action, because that's in line with his character. It's been a while since I played the last Wolverine game from 2009, but I remember the combat being pretty good, so hopefully it's at least similar to that. I also hope that he gets a very large health bar because Wolverine does have a healing factor, so he should feel like a tank when he's taking damage. But I'm afraid that to make the game more challenging, the developers probably won't make his health too high, or we'll do something like having you rank up to get his health high so things won't be too easy for people, but I hope that's not the case since it just doesn't make sense for a guy like Wolverine to not have a bunch of health. So there is one thing I don't like with the trailer, and that is how Wolverine looks. He just looks a little small in size, and I don't mean his height, but he just seems a little skinny compared to how Wolverine normally looks. I kind of hope that they will fix his size, but I extremely doubt they will. But other than that, the trailer looks great, and I'm really excited for this game. But what do you think? Did you enjoy this trailer? If so, comment down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please give a like and subscribe.